And Rocky Downing with you now, joining you from Hillsboro High School as we make the move from the Tabor College gym to Hillsboro High in the opening possession for Holcomb. The number one seed here undefeated as our three-pointer the rim's out. Tigers running it down floor. Bo Richardson gets to the paint, but it will be knocked away, and Holcomb takes it back the other direction. The Longhorns with it. Tigers played awfully well against the Cowboys of Abilene on Friday night. Now they get the Longhorns of Holcomb, but they get a three-pointer knocked down by the big fellow outside, Connor Van Cleve, who can really shoot it. He is a 6'6" sophomore, and the lefty just dropped down a three from the top of the key. Bo Richardson has it left wing now against the Holcomb defense. Richardson, along with Lane Libey, Caleb Carlson, Ethan Rosine, Brady Hamill, the starting five for the Tigers. Corner left is Carlson. He missed it. The Lady Tigers just earlier winning in their matchup in the opening round against Sunrise Academy by 15. They were up big in that contest. Here's Libey, guarded jumper left side, no. Rebound, weak side, Ethan Rosine back up, fouled, and he'll be at the free throw stripe. Ethan Rosine with a big offensive rebound, and then a foul called against Van Cleve we just mentioned as he came over the top. Rosine going up and under off the offensive board, and he's got a chance now at the stripe to shoot two. Rosine, 6'4" junior, first charity on its way is good. So the Tigers on the board. Starting lineup for Holcomb, 5'11" sophomore Brandon Stegman. Dalton Gottschalk is a 6'4" senior. Trey Sleep, a 6'4" senior. Caleb Rupp, a 5'9" seniors. Rosine drops in both free throws. And then we mentioned Connor Van Cleve, a 6'6" sophomore. Tigers down by one. 6:40 left, opening quarter against Holcomb. Tigers in the zone defense. Drive on the right side by Stegman. He will skip it left, and it's Gottschalk with it beyond the arc. Skip past the right baseline, and it's through the hands and out of bounds of Stegman, and the Tigers get it back, trailing by 1, 3-2. Substitution in for the Holcomb Longhorn. 6' junior Christian Mertz comes on the floor. Tigers look at a little full-court pressure. Bo Richardson will bring it up himself as he works it down the court against Rupp. Left on the wing and deep is Lively. They throw it into the paint, and Van Cleve would whip over the top to bat that out of bounds on the lob to the lane, already with one foul against him. That one knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers on the baseline. Bo Richardson lobs it way out near the half-court stripe to Lane Libey. Now back on the left wing is Richardson. Rosine calling for it. Richardson drives. He gets cut off down low. Back at the point, Brady Hamill open look for three. Just off the mark, Caleb Carlson keeps the rebound alive, but it will go out of bounds, and it will be with the Holcomb headed the other direction now. Tigers got a really good look for the three, which would have given them the lead, but it was off the mark by Brady Hamill, although a good look. Now the high post, it comes to Van Cleve. Left on the wing is Stegman. Now wing left, baseline. Stegman gets it down low to Sleep. He'll drive the paint, give it off to Van Cleve inside. No good, and Brady Hamill clears the board. 5:44 to work. Tigers trail 3-2 in the opening round of the Trojan Classic. Bo Richardson down to the baseline left. Now kicks it back out deep for Brady Hamill. Hamill with the dribble against a man-to-man by the Longhorns. Brady takes it to the free throw line. Guarded jumper is blocked. Deflection goes to Van Cleve. The 6'6" sophomore gets it up the court to Stegman. Left baseline now. Corner right. Three-point attempt on its way is short. Rebound tipped back up and missed. Another board for Holcomb back up, and a foul will be called against the Tigers. Free throws coming for Sleep at the stripe. Trey Sleep will have a chance here at the line with the Holcomb leading 3-2. 5:15 to work in this first quarter. So Trey Sleep gets 2 free throws coming. First one off the mark, so Tigers down, or correction, first one goes in. Tigers down 2, 4-2. Van Cleve comes out. Also to the sideline is Rupp for Holcomb. Tigers staying with Carlson, Rosine, Libey, Brady Hamill on the court. Down court is Libey, left baseline. He'll take it toward the paint all the way to the lane. Fingertip roll was off mark. Defended well by Holcomb. The rebound away to Ramsey. He puts it to the right corner for Christian Mertz. Back to Ramsey. Mertz, three-point attempt. Missed his first, nails his second. His first bucket of the game. The Tigers now trail 8-2. Down court quickly. Hamill with it left sideline. Now to Richardson. Across to Rosine. Wing right is Lane Libey. Now Richardson. They'll attack with a dribble. Jump stop in the lane, loses it down low, but gets it off to Brady Hamill for an open look who can't drop it in. Got a 10-footer. This Richardson got caught in the air. The ball came loose, but he was still able to get it to Brady Hamill. Pretty good look, but it's rimmed off long. 4.5 to work here in the opening period. Tigers trail 8-2. Holcomb with the basketball. Drive inside. Stegman gets it off down low, and a spinning shot from Trey Sleep, who hit 2 free throws a moment ago, now has 4 points in the game. And the Tigers are down by 10 down by 8, 10-2. Here's Libby. Mid-lane. Shot up. Foul called. He'll be at the stripe. Tigers' first 2 points of the game coming from the line when Ethan Rosine dropped him in. Now Lane Libby will get a chance here at the free throw stripe. Ian Roteman and Caleb Siebold both coming on the floor for the Tigers here in this opening period, trailing 10-2. And they're at halftime in the 2 games at Onega in the TVL. Frankfurt leading Onega 31-24. Hanover leading Blue Valley 37-18. Those are halftime scores, both girls' games. Richardson with the basketball for the Tigers. Midway point opening quarter, down 10-2. That was a foul that Libby would receive was on the floor, so he does not have free throws. Instead, the Tigers have the basketball. Here's Siebold. Holds it on the wing left. He's used his dribble. He's in trouble. Gets it off to Richardson. He drives right side to the lane, and an offensive charge falling against Bo Richardson. It is the Trey Sleep who's able to step in there and take the charge. Back to the way will come Holcomb, as they lead it now 10-2. We will continue to give you look-ins at the TVL in Onega. We're going to stop the play, and the officials will conference out here mid-court. Now to the scorers table. And they corrected the foul call. It was on Bo Richardson, the charge, and so that is his first, team's second. Holcomb in the front court. Left-handed 3-ball, right wing, no good. Rebound tipped by Carlson. Picked up, though, by the Longhorns. Holcomb left on the wing, and outside long 3 attempt from Mertz is off the back iron. Rebound away to Ethan Rosine. Now to Caleb Siebold. Tigers up the floor. Siebold losing it near midcourt and gets it back and gets rid of it to Roteman. He'll attack the paint. Ian Roteman with the lay-in for 2. And the Tigers have their first field goal. That ball loose for a while, and Siebold just outspot the Longhorns, and the Tigers have the bucket trailing by 6 now. Outside and deep is Mertz, who obviously not afraid to shoot it from way downtown. Missed on his last one. He gives it up here. Now left it comes to Braden Schwartz to the baseline, and it's taken away by the Tigers. Rosine has it, and off to Siebold. Siebold up the floor quickly. Top of the key with it. Has the dribble. Rosine in the middle. Carlson down low. Then you have Richardson and Roteman on the wing. Back to Siebold at the point. Down by 6 with the basketball. Roteman scored it last time down. Out deep it comes, and Coach Kelly Williams wants a timeout. 10-4 here. We'll take a quick TO. We'll check in with Flip Casper, and we'll get you back to the Trojan Classic as well right after this.
For brutally cold Kansas winters like ours, you don't need the performance of your fuel to drop. Not when you can fill up with winterized premium diesel fuels at Farmway-owned fueling sites. Unlike other winterized fuel, Farmway fueling sites contain a 50-50 blend with number 1 diesel that gives you serious weather protection while optimizing power and fuel economy. So don't worry. Just fill up at a Farmway fueling site or request a 50-50 blend for your farm fuel deliveries.
There's nothing quite as exciting as welcoming a new baby. To demonstrate, Roscoe here will wear this giant stork costume.
Oh, brother.
At Central Office, we're having a great sale on wonderful gift items for babies, like stuffed animals, cute onesies, baby books, photo albums, baby crosses, and picture frames. Hey, watch it with that beak there, Roscoe. For all your baby gifts, come see us at Central Office Service and Supply in Clay Center.
10-4 here. We do get a quick chat in with Phil Casper over in Onega. Flip?
Well, just out of a foul on Onega. It's now 37-31. You went to that timeout. It was 33-31, and now Frankfurt on a 4-0 run. Rebecca Glessner will shoot, or rather Adams for Frankfurt will shoot one more. It's good. 38-31. Frankfurt leads Onega. 3:21 left in the third.
All right, Flip, thanks a bunch. Here it's 10-4. Tigers with the basketball, down by 6 out of the timeout. Siebold drives baseline right. Now stops in the corner, drops it off in the lane, and Brady Hamill gets it to fall in. 10-6. Now the Tigers back within a couple of field goals. The Hammerhead drops it in. Good feed from Caleb Seabold, and now Holcomb throws it away. Tigers have it back, down by 4. Hamill took it up inside against a bigger defender in Van Cleve and still able to get it to roll in. Dalton Altizer in for the Tigers at the point. Lane Libby, Ian Roteman, Caleb Seabold, Brady Hamill out there. Corner right is Seabold. Ball fake, drives, takes it in. It is swatted by Van Cleve, and now there comes Holcomb with the basketball. Up the middle of the court, Rupp goes to the high post now. Drive inside, up off the glass. Gottschalk has his first bucket. It's 12-6. The Tigers down by half a dozen, but with possession again. Altizer to Hamill. Further on the wing right, it goes to Seabold. Now back outside Altizer. Wing right again to Seabold. Double team on him. Skips it out left, Roteman. Drops it inside. Hamill had it taken away for a moment. Gets it back against Van Cleve. Now muscles it up inside. Tried to get the contact. Didn't get a call, and the shot fell short, so the rebound off to Holcomb as they bring it up the floor. Now the takeaway by Seabold tips it to Lane Libby. Libby up the right sideline. Turns, spins, takes it in the lane. A lot of contact. Foul called. 2 free throws. I think this will be on the shot for the Tigers. Would put Libby at the line to shoot 2, and it will be. Last time I said that, Lane was called, they called the foul on the floor against Lane Libby, so it'll be Libby at the stripe to shoot a pair. 12-6, Tigers down by half a dozen, but Libby at the stripe. First free throw is on its way, and good. So Lane Libby, his first point. Tigers are 3 of 3 at the line. The lone field goal they had came from Brady Hamill. They're down by just 5, 12-7. Lane Libby gets another free throw attempt here. More coverage coming up from the Twin Valley League. We'll continue to check in when we have the chances. Libby missing on the second free throw, and also boys matchup. We should get most of the second game of the day for you on live with Flip over at Onega. 12-7 here, a minute 10 to work. Holcomb with the basketball. We're in the opening period. Tigers down by 5 to the number 1 seed. Way outside is Ramsey for 3. And they've got size and athleticism, and we said coming in we knew they could shoot it from outside, and they have not been hesitant to fire it from beyond the arc. That was a good stride or two outside the line. Basketball goes to play center on the sideline. It was kicked away by the Holcomb defense. Near the scorer's table now, just into the backcourt. Lane Libby looking to inbound it. Fires it back toward the Holcomb baseline. Dalton Altizer couldn't get to it. It was tipped away by Christian Burtson out of bounds. It will continue to be Clay Center's possession. Now the length of the floor to go. They had it in the front court when it was initially kicked away, and now from the sideline it's batted backwards, and now from the other baseline. Libby into Altizer. He'll race up the left sideline. Double team coming at him. Hesitation move. Gets to the baseline left. Now stop down low. Basketball knocked again out of bounds by Holcomb, and the Tigers will keep possession and have it down low right of the glass to inbound. Altizer will be the inbounder. Richardson, Libby, Roteman, and Carlson setting something up on the lane. Altizer in trouble. The 5 count, needs to get it in, and they call the whistle or blow the whistle right as he is about to release the pass from the baseline. 46 seconds to work. And actually, Coach Kelly Williams saved that possession. The outside official heard the timeout called to save the basketball down low on the baseline for the Clay Center Tigers. Again, 15-7 here. They trail, but do have possession. A timeout taken here on the court. The 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. Tigers trail by 8, 15-7. You missed it earlier. The Lady Tigers have advanced to the semifinals on Friday at 3 o'clock. They'll be in this gymnasium here at Hillsboro High School as the Lady Tigers win 41-26 over Sunrise Academy. They will face either host Hillsboro, the 7 seed, or Republic County, the 2 seed, in the semifinals at 3 p.m. Friday afternoon. The Hillsboro Republic County girls matchup to decide who they play is not going to take place till this evening at 6:30. Altizer are looking inbound. Lobs it out top. Roteman has it well beyond the arc. Now gives it off to Dalton Altizer. There's 40 seconds left first period. Tigers down 15-7 with the basketball. Lane Libby at the point. Carlson inside posting. Takes the dribble down. It's stripped away. Had a defender on his back. He took it toward the lane, and it was stripped away as he made that move inside. So Holcomb will get it with an 8-point lead now. 24 seconds left first quarter. And Holcomb wants the final shot as Christian Mertz holds it outside. Now to Ramsey. Ramsey back deep to Mertz. There's 12 seconds on the first quarter clock. And now they'll set a play in motion with 7. With 5 seconds, Holcomb flips it left. It's taken away by Libby. Looks at the clock. He's got 2. He's got 1. Races down floor. Laying no. He got to the glass. Sideline looking for a foul. Didn't get it. Libby great still to close out the quarter. We'll head to the second period. Tigers trail 15-7. Let's send it over to Phil Casper with a look in from Onega.
All right, Rock, we are at the end of 3, just ready to start the fourth quarter. It is 45-40. Frankfort leading Onega. Now, we've seen Onega play once, looking for their first win on the season. They have hung in. They've trailed by as many as 9. They're back within 5, 45-40. I'll get over to the other gym in just a minute. Last check over there, Hanover was leading Blue Valley 37-18. That was a halftime score. Again here, start of the fourth, 45-40. Frankfort leads Onega.
Flip, thanks so much. Here it is a 15-7 ball game. Both teams in their quarter break. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come back with your second period from the Trojan Classic next.
How will your wheat crop make it through this winter? It's up to you to give it the best fighting chance and a jump on the spring growing season with a fall fertilizing application. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready with stabilized N in 2 forms, field and site-specific variable rate technology, and custom application. With the experience of field specialists Brent, Allen, Darren, Kent, or Mike Green, they clearly understand the problems customers face. You can count on Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Out of the quarter break, Clay Center does have the basketball, down by 8 points, the number 1 seed. Holcomb, it's 15-7. Longhorns in a man-to-man defense. Tigers with the basketball. Brady Hamill at the point, down low for Rosine. Ball loose, but he saves it back into Lane Libby. Outside, Bo Richardson. He's checked immediately by Murray. Richardson works his way left side. Ball fakes it, turns, spins, finds Rosine inside. Ball fakes, he'll take it strong, no. Carlson, weak side. He'll ball fake it. He drops it in over the 6'6" sophomore Van Cleve. Caleb Carlson with his first bucket. It's 15-9. Ramsey out top deep. Van Cleve back to Ramsey. Left-handed 3 ball. He can stroke it. Misses here strong. And the rebound off to Bo Richardson. Left sideline. Brady Hamill. It's caught in the air. Got rid of it before he came back down with it to Bo Richardson. Now Bo attacks the lane. High teardrop off glass. No good. The rebound to Van Cleve. Holcomb brings it the other direction. They lead it by 6. 1 minute into the second quarter. Skip pass left, Gottschalk. Their baseline low. Trey Sleep. Caught in a double team. Now turns, spins, takes it up. Tiger defense kind of took a breath, almost relaxed for a second, and allowed the shot to go back up off the window. It's now 17-9. Sleep has 6 points in this first half. 17-9 ball game. Carlson down low. Back out to Hamill. Now skipped across to Rosine. He'll attack Van Cleve. Back to the bucket. Now uses his dribble up. Needs some help. Gets it off to Carlson. Out on the wing left. Now deeper goes to the point for Brady Hamill. 6:28 to work, second quarter. Tigers down 17-9 with the basketball. Lane Libby has it out deep. Looks right. Now goes high post. Rosine. Ethan steps through, and he's fouled. No, they're going to call a travel on Rosine trying to go through a double team that trip. And so it'll go back to Holcomb, who leads it by 8. Tigers back defensively. Libby, Richardson, Hamill, Carlson, Rosine on the court right now. It is Christian Mertz who walks it down the floor for Holcomb. Out top, they go Mertz to the left corner for Ramsey. Back to Mertz. Both have hit a three-pointer in the game, Ramsey and Mertz. They kick it right now to Gottschalk. He tries for 3, and he drills it. His first three-pointer. That's the team's 4th in the first half for the Longhorns. And now their lead is 11. Lane Libby, step back 3, 2, answer, and good. The Magic Man knocks it down from the left wing as he took a jab step in, step back, knocks down the triple. It's back to an 8-point ball game. Mertz out top. He wants to answer again. Threes raining everywhere. Christian Mertz has his second triple, and it's 23-12. Tigers back down court with possession. Left on the wing. Libby hit the 3 last time. Carlson trying to post it. Libby looks in there. Can't get it to him. Now back out deep for Rosine at the point. 5:20 left to go. Tigers trailing by 11. To Bo Richardson. Richardson left to Libby. Starts to dribble penetrate. Now kicks it out to Rosine. He'll take it to the lane. Between the legs. crosses over, gets down low, now caught with Van Cleve on him. Here's Leiby toward the baseline, underneath the basket, trying to kick it out, and Van Cleve took it away. He was trying to hit a trailing Brady Hamill coming down the lane, and Van Cleve at 6'6" took it away. Now he stops for three and banks it in. Van Cleve from the top of the key banks home a three. The lead's out to 14 now for the Longhorns of Holcomb, 26-12. Will they give us a chance to again check in with Bill Casper?
All right, Rock, thanks. Just back from the other gym, Hanover was leading Blue Valley 49-28. Start of the fourth. Here, it was 50-40 after I gave it back to you. Frankfort went up. It is now 50-49. Frankfort still leading, but Onega within one with 5.5 left in the ball game.
A couple of good ones shaping up there in Onega, and Flip, one of the hardest working guys in the biz right now, running from gym to gym to keep updated on the scoreboard. 26-12 here. Tigers trail by 14, and again, we'll have more from the TVL coming up as we'll have Clifton Clyde Blue Valley boys. That game tips at 5:30, so likely to have the bulk of that game for you on the air once we go final here with the Tigers against Holcomb. 26-12, 4:51 to work, second quarter. Tigers have the basketball. Full court pressure put on by Holcomb. It comes into Caleb Siebold. Siebold brings it across. Now behind the back at the point, stops and hands it off to Rosine. Ethan Rosine back to Siebold. 4:40 left, first half. Cade Wallace is checked in at the timeout. Altizer, Siebold, Wallace the guards, Rosine and Rothman out there. The ball nearly taken away at the point. Now it is. Shoveled up the court. It's going to be taken by Stegman toward the lane and knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. So Plain Center denies the drive, but gives up the basketball. 26-12, 4:28 left, second period. Here's Trey Sleep spinning in the paint. Boy, he is tough down inside. He has 8 first-half points. The lead's out to 16. Siebold down court, fakes on the three, drives the baseline. Kick out to Rothman. Ian Rothman gives it off now to Cade Wallace. Cade crosses over, crosses again. Now gets the screen from Altizer, swings it left to Rothman. Midway point, second period. Baseline left. This is Rosine. He brings it out, hands it off to Wallace, fakes the three. Now behind the back, hands it away to Altizer. Dalton drops it inside for Rosine. Quick baby hook is up. Ethan Rosine. Why we call him Quick Draw. And Van Cleve at 6'6" was caught off guard when the ball had already been released and it dropped in. 28-14. Right side wing. Here's the three-pointer from Mertz. No good. The rebound off to Altizer. Tigers down by 14. Altizer sees a defender in his tracks. Now pulls up in transition at the free throw line. Good look. Rosine's going to be called going over the top, trying to poke away the offensive rebound. Dalton Altizer took Christian Mertz out of his shoes in the backcourt. Got a good look from the free throw stripe, but left it strong off the back iron. 28-14 with 3.5 to work second quarter. This possession is to Holcomb off of the foul called against Rosine. That is his second. Only 3 team fouls each, so not a lot of free throws being shot in this one. Neither team near the bonus. Pull-up jumper, Stegman from the free throw line is strong. Rebound comes off for a moment to Trey Sleep. Now he gets it back. He is fouled, and Sleep will get to the free throw line to shoot 2. He is 2 for 2 at the line. In fact, he has shot the only free throws for Holcomb, but understand they have hit 6 3-pointers in the first half and have missed probably that many more. So not as if they've gone in seeking contact outside of Trey Sleep, who is really set up inside the lane and been a difference maker. He now has 9 points, 3 for 3 at the stripe, and 3 2-point field goals. Free throw here misses. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be off of Holcomb. Play Center has it back, down 29-14. Lane Leiby back in for the Tigers. 3:11 to work first half. And Dalton Altizer will come out. Tigers trailed 15-7 at the quarter break. Now down by 15, 29-14. Caleb Siebold across the timeline right into a double team. It's taken away up the court quickly to Van Gogh, and he'll take it inside. No. Van Cleve back up, and a foul call on the shot. Counts the bucket. Chance at a 3-point play for Connor Van Cleve. And as big as he is in the lane on defense, making it tough for the Tigers to shoot it, he's really used his game outside on the offensive end. 2 3-point shots at the top of the key, one that he banked in. And now at the free throw stripe, he's got a chance for an old-fashioned three. Off an offensive rebound, the lead out to 17 now for Holcomb. 6'6" sophomore, left-handed shooter, puts it up and rattles it in. He now has 9 in the first half. Up court quickly, Cade Wallace, double team in the front court, poked away. Stiebold had it, and he's fouled. It's the 4th team foul against Holcomb. 5 have been whistled so far against the Tigers. 32-14. Clay Center will have it on the sideline. Day off tomorrow for both the Trojan Classic and the Twin Valley League tournament. Thursday and Friday nights, the semifinals. Boys on Thursday, girls on Friday from the TVL. Here's Lane Libby, wraparound pass from the post to Caleb Seabold. Bucket good. And a chance at a three-point play for Seabold. Good pass from Lane Libby. There was an inbound pass to the post, wrapped it around. Seabold got up, found contact, and then with the left hand hung in the air and got it off the window. The chance at a three-point play here for Seabold. Free throw up, rims off. Rebound comes away to Stegman. Down court quickly, Ramsey, right wing. Not afraid to pull the trigger. Doesn't this time. Kicks it instead left baseline. Stegman tries the three. This one rims off. Rebound inside. Back up and good by Gottschalk. He has 7 first half points. Down court quickly, Carlson in transition, fouled. He'll get to the free throw line. Pass over the top from the inbound baseline, and he hit Carlson on the money. Had a defender chasing him from behind Gottschalk, who went up and was called for a second foul. Caleb Carlson will shoot 2. He has 4 points in the game. First free throw is rimming off. 34-16 is the lead for Holcomb. 2.5 minutes left to go here in this first half of play. Foul on Holcomb, now they're 6, but the Tigers could get into the bonus if they commit one more. Carlson at the stripe, missed on the first free throw. Second one is short. Rebound pulled away by Trey Sleep. He'll give it away to guard and races down in the paint where he is most comfortable. Kick left baseline. Stegman, 3-point attempt. Rattles out. Rebound inside. Good position by Caleb Carlson, and Trey Sleep will be called for the over the back. 34-16 ball game. Tigers trailing. This will be the 7th team foul, I believe. This should be 1-1. The officials looking at the clock to see if it is the 7th. I think that's the 7th team foul. There was 6 on the board the last foul, unless they were ahead of schedule. And there is number 7, so it should be a 1-1 here, and it will be. 34-16. That'll put Caleb Carlson on the other end for a 1-1. Now they've already, with Lane Libby, they said it had position. So Lane Libby will get the free throw chance. Trey Sleep called for over the back. Carlson coming out as they brought in Morgan Chestnut. Libby, front end of the 1-1, is up and good. So Lane Libby has 5 points now. The Tigers trail by a 34-17 margin. 2:21 remains first half. Both charities in. 6 points for Libby. Dalton Altizer in as Cade Wallace comes out. Tigers trying to put some full court pressure on Holcomb. Down by 16. 2:21 to go here in the first half of play. Holcomb in the backcourt. Off to Schwartz down to the right sideline. Mertz, good double team there. Still in the backcourt. Now they break the timeline. Ball batted away by Bo Richardson. Picked up, though, by Gottschalk. He'll back it out with a pass to Braden Schwartz. Showalter with it. And now it's going to be a double dribble on the left wing against Mertz. The Clay Center gets it back, trailing 34-18, and Holcomb will bring their own pressure. Right sideline, Bo Richardson into the front court, turns and spins it away as a defender behind him. Now gets away from him, and on the left side gets it out to the point guard, Dalton Altizer. 1:50 to work first half. Tigers trailing 34-18. And the pass from Altizer, he was looking baseline right. There was nobody there. And so the basketball thrown away, and it's back in the hands of Holcomb at the 1:45 to go second period. Holcomb up court. It comes to Showalter. Across the timeline. Bounce pass in low. Up off the window and good for Brandon Stegman. 57-54 Frankfurt. 1 minute to go in the matchup that Flip's been watching over in Onega. So a great one going there. Here's Brady Hamill. Free throw line jumper is blocked. Ball poked out of there by Altizer, picked up by Bo Richardson. His shot off glass, no good. Looked like it was going down, and it rimmed out on him. Down court pass. Now Hamill, great defense, saves it in. Trey Sleep up and missing. Now the rebound off to Lane Libby. He's double-teamed immediately, gets it up the floor to Bo Richardson. 3-on-2 numbers. Brady Hamill stops, left wing, three-pointer. Yes! Brady Hamill has 5, and the Tigers are within 15 with 56 to work here in the first half of play. Defensive board broke the pressure off that defensive rebound. Now the shot by Showalter in transition, his first point of the ball game. 38-21 with 44 seconds left, second period. Altizer across the timeline. With the dribble, he works it against Showalter. Now works left. Stops with the dribble. Now needs some help. Libby shows himself and has it out near the timeline here with 28 to work. 38-21. Tigers trail, but with possession. Libby to the baseline toward the glass. Ball knocked away into the ground, and they say they got nothing but basketball. Lane Libby looking in disbelief as if he was thinking he might be headed to the stripe, but instead it'll be Holcomb's basketball with 21.5 seconds to go first half. Holcomb brings it in play. Again, a 57-54 Frankfurt lead with 1 minute left in their matchup against Onega. But Casper keeping us updated, and when we go to half, we'll get a chance to check back in with Phil on both of those scoreboards. 5 seconds to work. Corner right, three-pointer from Stegman, rims off. Rebound, Trey Sleep does it again inside. He has 11 to lead the way for Holcomb in this ball game. It's a 19-point Longhorn lead. Play Center Tigers trail 40-21. You're listening to Tiger Basketball and Twin Valley League coverage here on 100.9. Let's send it over to Onega and Phil Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks. Just back from the other gym, 55-31, Hanover leading Blue Valley. There's about 2.5 left in that ball game. Hanover comfortably in front here. This one has gone back and forth and back and forth. Frankfurt led by 10. Onega cut it to 1. They went up by 1. Frankfurt went back up by 3. Onega now has it within 1. With 24 seconds left, it is 57-56 Frankfurt. Frankfurt is headed to the line, shooting 1-1. Let's take a break. There is a timeout on the floor. We'll get you back to Onega in 30 seconds.
Girton Propane has been providing services and employment opportunities since 1954. Continued growth keeps them on the lookout for qualified company and owner-operator drivers. If you're interested in joining the Girton team, call Andy at 800-232-0170. Girton transports liquid commodities throughout 48 states and is a recognized leader within the transport industry. Girton Propane is committed to excellence, safety, and quality service. Girton, the responsible choice.
Out of the timeout, Aber Shirley shooting 1-1. First free throw rattles out. Rebound Onega with 23 seconds left, 57-56. Onega looking for their first win on the season, and now Coach Mike Wilhelm calls a timeout as Onega gets it across the timeline. Let's go ahead and keep it right here. It actually is a full timeout. Rocky, do you have some scoring you want to give for halftime, or you want to just keep it right here in Onega?
I can give a quick update, and you can finish that game. It's a good one, it sounds like. Trey Sleep leads the way 11 points in the first half, all down inside the paint for Holcomb, but it has been 6 3-pointers that Holcomb has hit in the first half, which has really stretched this thing out. The Tigers get 6 from Lane Lively. He hit a 3-pointer. Brady Hamill with 5, including 1 3. Caleb Carlson has 4. Ethan Rosine has 4. The Tigers at the half trail, 40-21. All
right, Rock, thanks. Here, 57-56, Frankfurt leads. Onega with the basketball. There is 17.3 seconds left in the ball game. Again, Onega trying to get over that hump and get their first win of the year. And this is a game, they came out strong. They led by as much as 7. They have trailed by as much as 10. And they are now back within 1. 57-56. Frankfurt with the lead. Onega with the basketball. Again, Onega comes into the game 0-9. Frankfurt just 1 win on the year. So both of these teams playing really well and putting up a lot of points in 57-56. Onega to inbounds. They do get in to Taylor Kufall. She drives this line now. Inside pass knocked away. Onega recovers, and now Frankfurt takes it away. It's Avery Shirley, and now she throws it away. back to Onega, and now a travel is going to be called on Onega, and this is going to send Mike Wilhelm over the edge. And he is not happy and has not been happy with his crew, and that really was a lot of hesitation by this officiating crew. Again, a full timeout now as Frankfort will have possession with 6.2 seconds. It is 57-56. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll bring you back to Onega for the finish right after this.
Hey, Tiger fans, the lights are on, the team is ready, and the coaching staff has put together a successful game plan for tonight's game. Have you thought about your insurance game plan? This is Jim Gearhan with Farmers Union Insurance. Let us help put together a game plan for all your insurance needs. We cover everything from cars, trucks, boats, and motorcycles to homes, combines, and businesses. We can even help insure your retirement. Stop by and see us at 426 Lincoln Avenue, downtown Clay Center. A proud supporter of Tiger Athletics.
Well, a loose ball in the Onega basket looked like it was going to be a foul call from the official near midcourt, but the one underneath the basket quickly overruled that with a travel. He was in great position for that call, so the ball will go to Frankfort. They lead by 1 with 6.3. Other Jim, Hanover was in control, leading by 21, and now a baseball pass down court, 2-on-1 underneath the basket, and they won't get a shot off. An intentional foul is going to be called on Onega. And the Frankfort player is still down, and that was an intentional foul. Now, there was obviously no intent to harm by Onega, but that is not what you want, an intentional foul. You give 2 shots in possession to Frankfort, so Onega will now back off, and Coach Bruce Gunner on the floor, not happy. And officials are confirming Frankfort's player is up. And in some obvious discomfort, they are going to have to take her out of the game. And they do. She comes off under her own power. It's Kyla Hardwick, 5'7" junior. She's going to be replaced by Marie Wessel. So that is going to give Frankfort the opportunity at the stripe for 2 free throws with 2.7 seconds left. Wessel will shoot 2. First one up and down. And Marie Wessel, 5'11" junior. Very sure shot from the stripe. Second one on the way from Wessel, and that is good as well. And that gives Frankfort a 3-point lead. And the intentional foul, they called intentional. It should be Frankfort basketball. And that Coach Bruce Gunner is, now they get it corrected. It is Frankfort basketball. So Frankfort with the basketball, 2.7. They will get it inbound. The ball is going to be knocked around loose. And Onega will come up with it. It's good if it goes, and wouldn't have done any good anyway. That's all well off the mark. Frankfort wins it 59-56 in a girls' consolation matchup. We've got boys action coming up. It's Clifton Clyde, Blue Valley. We'll take a break. We'll check back in with Rocky Downing. He's at halftime in Hillsboro. Back after this.
At Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, the pharmacists are committed to making sure you understand the instructions that allow your prescriptions to be taken safely and effectively. They'll take the time to counsel you and set your mind at ease concerning your medications. Patterson's has healthcare aids such as walkers, canes, and lift chairs to help you with your daily mobility needs. Putting the care into healthcare is Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy, with locations in Clay Center, Abilene, and Salina.
The wait is just about over. Arriving soon at Hanson Ford will be the 2015 Ford F-150, the toughest, smartest, most capable, and most efficient F-150 ever built. It's a better truck for Ford customers, featuring an all-new, high-strength steel frame, and the F-150 is the first in its class to have a military-grade aluminum alloy body and bed. Oh, the places you'll go and the things you'll be able to do with the 2015 Ford F-150 trucks. Coming soon to Hanson Ford and Clay Center, and well worth the wait.
Your chance to stock up on featured groceries grocery items are in the wow bins at Ray's Apple Market, and they're spread out throughout the store to catch your attention wherever you are. From dry soup mixes and sports drinks to snack items and canned goods, you'll find great savings in the wow bins. Stock the pantry with the variety of grocery items you'll want to have on hand. Ray's Apple Market continues to help you stretch your budget and save you money. Ray's Apple Market, your town, your store.
Do you ever get tired of waiting for your monthly bank statements to show up in your mailbox? Sign up for our new e-statements at Union State Bank and receive your monthly statement as soon as it's ready. With our new e-statements, you gain a more secure way of checking your monthly transactions and the added convenience of being able to check your statements anywhere that you have internet access. Plus, you'll be helping us to go green by processing less paper each month. Call or come in to our convenient locations to get signed up for e-statements today. Union State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Well, Onega made a run at Frankfort. They lose 59-56, but what a game between two teams. Onega looking for their first win. Frankfort just one win on the year, and both teams gave it all they had. A lot of scoring, high scoring for teams that have only one win between them, 59-56. Frankfort with the win. Again, they're at halftime in Hillsboro. We're getting set for boys action here in this gym. It'll be Clifton Clyde and the Blue Valley Rams coming up. Let's send you to Hillsboro and Rocky Downey.
All right, Flip, we appreciate it. Tigers just getting back out of the halftime locker room. The Holcomb Longhorns out and have gone through warm-up, so it'll be Clay Center rushing into their huddle right now, getting ready to go into the second half. They trail 40-21. Earlier, the Clay Center Lady Tigers did win 41-26. They'll advance into the championship semifinals on Friday at 3 p.m., and they will face the winner of a game that's yet to be played here at the Trojan Classic. They'll take on either Hillsboro or Republic County. Republic County is the number 2 seed. The Lady Tigers the 3 seed, and advancing in that game will be at 3 p.m. right here at the Hillsboro High School gym on Friday afternoon. Tigers know they'll play at 8:15 Friday night. Whether it's on the front side, if they can come back in this ball game, or if they would take a loss. Either way, it'll be an 8:15 tip-off. And if they would lose this game, it would be at 8:15 in the Tabor gym. If they can come back and find a way to win it, the Tigers would play back here at Hillsboro High School. 40-21. Holcomb will open with the basketball. Tigers were led by 6 points from Lane Lively. Then, there's a big play inside the lane. Bo Richardson, Lane Lively on the ground, tying it up. And the possession arrow goes to Clay Center. 5 points from Brady Hamill, 6 from Lane Lively, as mentioned. 4 each from Ethan Rosine and Caleb Carlson for the Tigers in that first half. 6 3-pointers from Holcomb knocked in the first session, and they were led, though, by the scoring inside of Trey Sleep, who finished with 11 first-half points. Tigers have it on the offensive end. Bo Richardson holds wing left, now toward the baseline to Hamill. Rosine trying to post inside. He has the 6'6" sophomore Van Cleve on him. Now the right wing, they go to Richardson. Bo looks inside, now gets it to Rosine against Sleep. Long baby hook-off blast, and Ethan Rosine now has 6. Not an easy shot, but he found a way on a baseline right, and that was about 8 to 10 feet away from the bucket, and he banked it in. A little baby, good-looking shot. 40-23. Left on the wing is Stegman. Now at the point, they go to the free throw line, spin move in low, and a shot dropped in by Gottschalk. He now has 9 in the contest. The lead back to 19 for Holcomb. Richardson has a double team coming at him, finds a high post to Ethan Rosine. Left side now, that baby hook, he tries it on the left, and this one was blocked partially, looked like, by Gottschalk. Down low, Van Cleve in transition, gathers it in, can't get the lay-in, back up and good on the second shot. Van Cleve has hit 2 3-pointers in the ball game at 6'6" sophomore, now with 12 points, 11 points in the game. 3-point attempt left baseline from Hamill, just strong. Rebound comes off to Holcomb. 44-23, the lead is 21 now for the Longhorns. Left baseline, Stegman. Outside to Van Cleve. He can shoot it for 3, doesn't take this one. Stegman now in the corner left. Ball fake, dribble drives, lost it on his way in. It's taken away by Bo Richardson. Richardson will bring it up court. Left wing is Lively. High post, Rosine. Ball fakes and drives and gets it down. Ethan Rosine has 8 as he flew by Van Cleve that time and got to the window. Rupp out deep with it. He will go toward the post. Kick out from Gottschalk. The wing left Van Cleve. Now to Rupp. Right side wing is Stegman. Rupp at the high post pass. Gets it inside now to Trey Sleep. who comes in and now has 13 in the game. Lead back to 21 points for Holcomb. Richardson to Hamill down low towards Carlson, and a basketball just off his hands and out of bounds back to the Longhorn. 5:36 to work. We're in the third quarter here in the opening round of the Trojan Classic. Parker Folks coming on the floor for the Tigers. He'll join Rosine, Hamill, Leiby, and Richardson out there. Ball inbounded, and Holcomb will walk it up the floor with Christian Mertz handling. Double team to the Tigers. Leiby near steal. Mertz has it. And a pass down inside, taken away by Rosine. Trying to throw it inside. A lob would have probably gotten to sleep, but Rosine was there to take away the bullet pass. Now Richardson in transition for two, no good. Rebound battled for, picked up and taken by Van Cleve to Ramsey. He'll bring it up the floor. Left baseline, three-point attempt up. Strong, weak side rebound, pulled away by Mertz. Holcomb's got another chance inside. Trey Sleep will be fouled, and he'll get to the line for two more free throws. That's correction. I was going to say the only player for Holcomb to step to the line. They did have one free throw from Connor Van Cleve, and Trey Sleep is 3 for 4 at the stripe in the first half. Free throw here is up and rims off. The Tigers have had a 2 for 2 night at the line for Ethan Rosine. Lane Leiby 3 for 4 at the stripe, and Caleb Carlson over 3. 46-25 ball game. The lead is 21 for Holcomb at the stripe. Sleep missed the first. Second one no good. Rebound to Parker Folks. Folks gives it away to Bo Richardson. Back to Folks in the backcourt. Parker across the timeline. Ball fakes it. Now he's passed to Leiby, taken away by Mertz. Leiby back on defense. Foul is going to be called. And free throws again now for Holcomb with 4:52. That'll be the second foul against Lane Leiby and the second whistle of the second half on either team. Both have been against Lane. Mertz at the stripe. First free throw misses. So they've missed 3 straight free throws here starting the second half. And the fourth one's missed. Richardson the rebound. 46-25. Richardson the backcourt to Leiby. Pressure on. Now Leiby way down court. Hamill, good catch inside. Here's Rosine. Pulls the trigger and drops another one in. Ethan Rosine has 10, 6 in this quarter, and it's 46-27. Tigers keep the lead back down to 9, or get the lead back down to 19 where it was at halftime. 4:28 to work. Right wing deep is Mertz outside to Ramsey, around left to Van Cleve, beyond the arc, skip past right wing. Mertz for 3, short. Long rebound, tracked down by Van Cleve. Left wing, Ramsey. Fakes the 3, dribble penetrates, pulls the trigger, guarded by Rosine. Ball ripped down on the board, missed on the stick back by Gottschalk. Now taken away by Richardson, and Gottschalk with the foul. Well, Gottschalk had a heck of a rebound on that first play, took it back up and missed, and went back after it again, and Richardson took it away and then was bumped out of bounds by Gottschalk. So we have a timeout taken by the Holcomb Longhorns here. 46-27, timeout on the court. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
You know what it takes to be successful. You know that your choice of equipment can drive that success. That's why you choose Valley Irrigation. Water management is simply too important to entrust to anyone other than Valley. Our unmatched commitment to performance and technology keeps operations like yours thriving. That Valley Irrigation sign in your field, that's proof that you know what you're doing. Contact your local Valley dealer today.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Grasshopper takes the work out of mowing. Trim under and around obstacles quickly and make effortless turns with a Grasshopper front mount mower. Make mowing and maintenance even easier with the Powerfold deck. Change cutting height as you mow. And when you're finished, fold up the deck for space-saving transport and easy maintenance. Grasshopper's quick converter system makes it easy to attach all sorts of implements to, including brooms, dozer blades, even snow throwers. Visit grasshoppermower.com to learn more or stop by Bruna Implement to see for yourself.
Tigers with the basketball out of the timeout. 3:49 to work. Ball loose in the lane. Brady Hamill comes up with it, and he drops it in. That was a Holcomb timeout. Tigers had possession. Brady Hamill now with 7, and the lead's down to 17. 46-29, 3:37 to go. We're in the third. High post pass comes to Gottschalk. Steps in the lane, takes it strong, drops it in, gets the bump, and a chance at a three-point play. Do have a final in on that Hanover Blue Valley girls matchup. It was Hanover winning 56-39 over Blue Valley. Again, Hanover 56, Blue Valley 39 in the girls' consolation game. They're still in between games before the next two boys' games start the consolation. We'll have Clifton Clyde Blue Valley live for you on the air and then keep you updated on the Axtell Wetmore boys' games. Here the Tigers fall behind by 20 as Gottschalk does convert three-point play, and he now has 12 in the game. Tigers with it. Bo Richardson, right wing and deep. High post to Brady Hamill. Backs his way in the lane. Turns, spins with the left. Good. Chance at a three-point play as he got the foul on Van Cleve, and Brady Hamill, high archer, left hand, drops it in. He now has 9, a chance to go to the stripe for an old-fashioned 3. So it'll be Ian Roteman in for the Tigers. Brady Hamill will be at the stripe trying to convert an old-fashioned tray. Looks like Gottschalk's going to have to come out as he has blood on his elbow, so send him to the sideline. I'll have to sub in. Stegman will be that sub. So at the free throw stripe will be Brady Hamill. Again, dropped in a tough, high-arcing, left-handed shot in the lane as he got by Van Cleve and drew the bump. Long break before Hamill gets to shoot the free throw. Now they give it to him to convert the old-fashioned 3, and Hamill does so. He's got 10 in the game now. And the lead is down to 17 for the Tigers. Down 19 at half, have it to 17 points. 3:03 left to go, third quarter. Baseline right, skip pass comes back to Stegman. Up top to Ramsey for Holcomb. Bounce pass in low to Trey Sleep. Tigers deny him this time. Ramsey up top for 3, though, and he drills it. His second 3 of the game, and the lead is 20 points now, 52-32. 2:44 to work. Seabold in the front court. Taylor hands it off to Bo Richardson. Right wing deep, Roteman. Hamill trying to post it in low. He's got Stegman on him. The pass, Roteman had the right idea, but his pass going into the lane was knocked away. Now Rosine back in. Brady Hamill will get a breather. Tigers have it almost all the way to the corner on the baseline to inbound. They put 4 across the free throw stripe. Pass fired across, trying to hit Caleb Carlson, knocked it out of bounds by Holcomb. Now a more conventional inbounds play from the baseline, left of the glass. Richardson holds, looks out top, Roteman. Dribble to penetrate, kicks it baseline left for Rosine. Back out to Roteman on the wing left. 2:27 to go, we're in the third. Tigers down by 20, and with the basketball, Carlson slips the screen, goes strong, fouled from behind, and Caleb Carlson will step to the free throw strike. Caleb went out to screen. You could see the defender reading it, and he just slipped underneath. Good backdoor look from Rosine, and Carlson went strong, and he's fouled. And he'll be at the free throw line. He has 4 points in the game. 2 free throws coming here for the senior. And the first one's up and good. Caleb Carlson will get one more crack at it from the stripe. Lead back down to where it was at half, 52-33, a 19-point cushion for Holcomb. Second free throw, he's 2 for 2 here in the second half. After Caleb Carlson had missed his first 3 free throws in the game, he has 6 points now. He's just becoming a steady 6 to 10 point a guy each night, it seems like, for the Tigers right now. 52-34, Tigers down 18, 2:20 to work, third period. Here's Mertz kicking it outside to Stegman. He'll bring it to the point with the dribble all the way around to the right side of the circle. Now he gives it to Ramsey, out left to Mertz. 2:05 to go, third period. Tigers trailing 52-34. Ramsey with the dribble, guarded by Seabold. Now gets it off left and deep. Gottschalk back in. Cleaned up the blood that he had. Now Gottschalk spins, goes inside. It's blocked by Rosine. The Tigers have it back down 18. Minute 45 to go. All Tigers are with it right sideline with the dribble. He has Ramsey on him to the baseline now right. Carlson, good post inside. Boy, had a mismatch, and they missed him. Now left on the wing to Roteman. Lob down low, Rosine. Catch-up defense coming from Van Cleve to bat it out of bounds. 52-34. Tigers down by 18 with the basketball on the baseline. A minute 32 to work, third period. Altizer will bring it in play. Looking down low. Rosine calling for it. They get it to him. It's knocked out of bounds as Christian Mertz able to get there at the last second. Otherwise, Rosine could have had an open look inside the paint. Minute 31 to go, third period. Left of the glass now to Rosine. It's tipped, taken away on the inbounds pass up the right sideline. Gottschalk to Van Cleve at the point. Now left corner. Mertz fakes the three, steps in, pulls the two-pointer. It's short. Rebound comes off to Caleb Carlson. Minute 19 to work. Tigers back with the basketball. Altizer in the front court. Crosses over a couple of times. Now outside it goes to Ian Roteman. Minute 9 to work here in the third. Roteman looks down low for Carlson, just too tall. It may have been tipped on its way in there as well. So Holcomb gets it back, leading by 18 here in the third quarter. Minute 5 to work. In two boys games in TVL, consolation side coming up and probably have tipped off when we go to the quarter break. We will check in with Flip Casper and see where they are at in the ball game from Onega. 52-34, 1 minute left, third period. Van Cleve, right side wing across to Ruff. He'll take it to the point, back on the baseline, right? Gottschalk steps back for three, leaves it short. Rebound, Van Cleve has it. Back up inside and good. Van Cleve now has 13. And the Tigers trail again by 20. Altizer in the front court. 40 seconds left, third period. Dalton looks right, now moves left, gets it to Seabold. Caleb looking for a screen from Caleb Carlson. Now he's picked up his dribble, needs some help. Seabold backdoor look for Lane Libby, ends up having it at the top of the key and a timeout taken by the Tigers. 28.5 to work. Let's go ahead and check in with Bill Casper in Onega.
All right, Rock, thanks. Just underway on the tip, controlled by Blue Valley. Ball then thrown away immediately by the Rams, so possession to Clifton Clyde. I'll give you the starters. Bradley Young, Trevor Short, Chase Carey, Michael Olson, Hayden Buddenbender for Blue Valley. Clifton Clyde will see Cordell Steer, Andrew Cipher, Josh Foley, Michael Steer, and Sean Fahey. Game just underway in Onega.
All right, Flip, thanks. There's a timeout here. The Tigers with that timeout at 28.5 seconds. They were nearing a turnover, and so Kelly Williams, the coach on the Tiger sideline, stood up and got the timeout called. They'll have it on the sideline right. Ethan Rosine will inbound. Caleb Seabold, Dalton Altizer, along with Lane Libby and Caleb Carlson on the court. From the sideline, Rosine to inbound, gets it to Dalton Altizer. He'll pull up, jumper right wing, and he banks it in. Altizer wanted a foul on top of it. Didn't get the bump, but does get the bucket. It's an 18-point ball game, 54-36. Top of the key, Gottschalk. Looks to the baseline right. Three-point attempt up and down. This one knocked in from Stegman. His first points of the game. That is now 8 3-pointers in the contest. Shot down low by Seabold, no good. Foul called on the rebound. And they call this on Ethan Rosine going up for the offensive board. I think it's Rosine. If it is, it'll be his third, and it is the third on the 6'4 junior for the Tigers. 2.9 to work. The lead 21. Long down-court pass. Gottschalk catch it with 2. Three-pointer at the buzzer is short. We'll head to the final 8. 57-36. Tigers will trail by 21 as we go to the final quarter. Let's send it right now over to Phil Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks here. Game just underway. Clifton Clyde with the early lead, 2-0. Now a foul called, like an offensive foul on Clifton Clyde, and now another quick one on the Eagles. So that first one, Cordell Steer, an offensive foul. And now the foul called, again, away from the ball. That is on Josh Foley. The full court press on from the Eagles. They lead 2-0. Now Buddenbender with an open drive just lost the dribble out of bounds to the Eagles. Early in the game, it's a 2-0 Clifton Clyde lead. Let's take you back to Rocky Downey.
All right, Flip, 57-36 here. There is a timeout on the court. Quarter break. We'll take a 30-second timeout here as well. We're back in a moment.
Metal roofing isn't what it used to be. DecoraShake Shingles offer the classic beauty and architectural detail of thick, rustic, hand-split wood shake shingles, but they're actually steel, giving you superior performance and longevity. DecoraShake Shingles are interlocking metal panels providing a tough, weather-tight barrier. They're recommended and installed by Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. They've built a reputation on quality work, customer satisfaction, and integrity. Visit GeislerRoofing.com.
Tigers trail 57-36 out of the break. Cade Wallace, Bo Richardson, Ian Roteman, Caleb Carlson, and Brady Hamill in there. Trey Sleep down low in the block, unable to get a shot away. Three-pointer up top is short from Rupp, and it's brought down by Ian Roteman. Now the long down-court pass will be taken away by Rupp in the backcourt. Up the floor it comes to Trey Sleep. Cade Wallace tried to draw the charge, didn't get it. Van Cleve, the stick-back bucket is good. Van Cleve has 15 now. Cade Wallace has it left wing. Murph with the dribble. 7:19 to go here in the fourth. Throws it left sideline looking for Richardson, and it's out of bounds to Holcomb. 7:17 to work. Coach Williams, Cade Wallace would have both liked to see a foul called on the arm. Not going to get that whistle, and not going to get many of those here this week. As we say, tournament time, they let them play. Tigers did make the bonus in the first half. Second half here with fourth quarter underway, 7 total team fouls. That's both teams combined. There's a foul down in the lane now against the Tigers. It'll be on the floor, I believe, no free throws. Holcomb will take it out of bounds on the baseline, left of the glass. 59-36. Tigers trailing here, just getting underway in the fourth quarter. Baseline right, Mertz for 3, their 9th three-pointer of the game. His 3rd for Mertz. 6-foot junior makes it a 62-36 ball game. Down court, left wing is Richardson deep. Outside it comes now to Ian Roteman. Roteman with the dribble right wing. Back out deep for Bo Richardson. Now left is Cade Wallace. Spins his way to the wing left. Now toward the paint. Behind the back. Stops and backs it out with the dribble. Still with possession against Gottschalk. 5 count is on. Needs to go somewhere. Working it right to left. Now he breaks away and finds himself open for 3. Just short. Rebound tipped around inside. Trey Sleep has it for the Longhorn. 62-36. Down court quickly. Here's Mertz. Hit the 3 last time. Fakes it this trip. Takes the shot. Called. Or a foul is going to be called. It will put him at the line to shoot 2. He's 0 for 2 at the line, but he's hit 3 3-pointers in the game. And he'll be at the stripe here with a chance to add his 9 points for the contest and to add to the Holcomb Longhorn lead, and he does as he makes the first free throw. 10 points now for Mertz. Rosine back in, also Lane Lively on the court. Carlson and Wallace come out. That leaves Hamill, Richardson, and Roteman on the floor. 63-36. 6:09 to work here in the fourth. Free throw up and good by Christian Mertz. Now the lead is 64-36. Richardson, left wing deep. Here's Lively. Ball fake. Drive to the baseline. He and Richardson almost run into each other, but Lively comes out of there still with a dribble. Just under 6 to go here in the fourth. Lively looks down low. Good slip by Hamill with the left hand up. Blocking foul call. A chance to strike for Brady Hamill, who has 10 points in the game. He and Rosine lead the way for the Tigers with 10 each. Hamill had 5 in the third quarter. Rosine 6 in that third period. 64-36. Brady Hamill at the line to shoot 2. Free throw up and free throw good. He's 2 for 2 at the stripe, both in this half, and has 11 points now. Similar drive that he took when he was able to get the 3-point play in with that left hand. This time didn't get the shot, but did get the stripe, although he misses the second free throw. 64-37 up the fourth quickly. Will come Holcomb. Left wing and deep is Showalter. Outside to Mertz. Right side wing Van Cleve. 5:40 left. Back to the left wing, and Showalter with it. Now to Mertz. At the high post, they get it to Gottschalk. Oh, what a look across lane for Sleep. He's blocked inside, but a foul will be called, and they'll put Trey Sleep at the free throw line. Gottschalk looking toward his sideline, and on the opposite block was his teammate Trey Sleep, and he just zipped it over his head right on the money. Tigers get the foul in low against Ian Roteman, his 3rd. At the free throw stripe, Trey Sleep misses the first of his 2 free throws. 64-37. Holcomb leads it. 5:32 to go here in the fourth quarter. When we're wrapped up here, we'll take you over to Onega, Clifton Clyde Blue Valley on the air with Phil Casper. just got underway a little bit ago. Free throw missed. Back up and missed by Gottschalk. And now a long rebound is going to be run down by Showalter. Now it's Gottschalk with the drive up. No good. He gets his own rebound. Muscles his way back in the lane. Takes it up. Fouled from behind. And he'll get 2 free throws. So good battle inside by Gottschalk to keep a play alive and have a chance here to step to the stripe. Dalton Gottschalk, a 6'4" senior. Misses on the first free throw. And in disgust of himself, just walked to the top of the key, and you could see Trey Sleep and a smiling Van Cleve walk up and kind of knock him around and say, no worry. That foul on Ethan Rosine was his 4th, and Gottschalk does knock in the second of 2 free throws. He has 13 points now. It's 65-37. Tigers trailing with 5:10 to go here in the 4th period. Pass in from Lane Libby to Brady Hamill. Knocked away, but Libby gets it back. Now they poked away. Gives it off to Seabold. He'll drive and attack. Shot short. Tipped his own rebound, but it comes back off to Showalter, and it's the other direction with Holcomb. Down court, Trey Sleep. Jump stop in the lane. Up off the glass. No. Rebound 2. Brady Hamill. 4:50 left to go here, 4th quarter. Long down court pass. Libby finds Bo Richardson wide open, and Bo has his first field goal. Libby over the top. Richardson down court and beating the defense, and Libby put it on the money. 65-39. Left wing is Showalter. Out top, Mertz fakes the 3-1, fakes it again. Richardson goes at him. Now he kicks it right to Van Cleve. Left wing Showalter. Out top to Mertz. Now the long three-pointer he fakes, he takes, although he misses, but Showalter, the offensive board. Now Gottschalk at the high post, and the Tigers will be called for the reach-in, and that'll put to the free throw stripe, once again, Dalton Gottschalk. Stegman will check in for Holcomb. 4:15 left in this 4th period. 65-39, Van Cleve out. 2 free throws. Correction, 1 and 1, I should say, for Holcomb. And Gottschalk knocks in the first of that bonus opportunity, and he'll get the second free throw. Caleb Carlson back in. Brady Hamill gets a breather. 66-39 ball game. Holcomb with the lead, and one more free throw that drops in again for Gottschalk. So he has 15 in the game. Bo Richardson down the floor. Morgan Chestnut has checked in. Lane Libby, Caleb Carlson, and Caleb Siebold out there. There's a pass inside the lane, knocked away by Showalter. Libby looking low, thought he had an avenue, and Showalter closed it up quickly. Basketball to Play Center on the sideline. Bo Richardson holds out to the corner, gets it to Lane Libby. Tosses in the game now for Holcomb, just coming off the sideline. Here's Richardson outside to Seabold. Gets the screen coming from Chestnut. Now another one from Carlson. Looks back door to Caleb, but the ball just a little bit at his feet. It's taken away now by Holcomb. 67-39. Walked down the court by Brandon Showalter. Toward the post. Good takeaway by Bo Richardson. He needs help after using his dribble to get the steal and gives it to Lane Libby. Libby across the midcourt stripe on the wing right. Now hesitation move. Takes it toward the lane. Spins. Turns. Gets in the paint. He's fouled. And Lane Libby stepping to the free throw line. Libby had 6 first-half points, yet to score here in the second half. He was 3 of 4 at the line, and he'll have 2 free throws coming on this trip. The foul called against Dalton Gottschalk is his 5th, or 4th, I should say. Libby knocks down the Charity. He is 4 of 5 in the contest. Ian Roteman and Cade Wallace into the game for the Tigers. Morgan Chestnut comes to the sideline, as does Bo Richardson. 67-40. Tigers will be matched up in the backside bracket as Libby does make the second free throw. They'll play at 8:15 Friday night. We knew that coming in. Now it'll be who their opponent will be, and we'll find that out later today. They'll take on the loser of the Hillsboro-Riley County game which tips off at 8:15 this evening. Now, Holcomb turns it over. Tigers get it back with 3:11 to go in the ball game. Place Center Lady Tigers will be playing in the semifinals on the winner's side after their win over Sunrise Academy earlier today. They play that game 3 o'clock on Friday. Caleb Carlson in the paint. He drops it in. Carlson has 8 now. 67-43. Tigers back on defense in a man-to-man. Here's the drive by Gottschalk. Kick out left. Now up top to Mertz. He'll dribble attack. Floater in the lane. Crawls off. Rebound. Gottschalk back up and good. Strong inside. Able to get that board and right back up with it. Now Cade Wallace brings it across. Wing right to Libby. 2:36 to work in the game. It's 69-43. Tigers trailing. Libby out at the point. Works it left. Out at the free throw line. Backing his way in. And Showalter called for the foul. The 16th foul against Holcomb, so the Tigers not yet in the bonus. Dalton Altizer back in for Play Center. Also, Morgan Chestnut will come on the court. 2:28 left, fourth period. 69-43 ball game. And the inbound will be Cade Wallace. Looks low. Holds. Now to Parker Folks. Turns, spins, takes it strong. Won't go down. Rebound comes away to Gottschalk. Bounces his way out of the lane. They have gotten away with a travel. Baseline right with 2:18 to work. Holcomb will work offense. Mertz, right baseline, starts to drive. Cut off by Rotman. Back outside it comes to Stegman. Now they skip it left to Showalter. Thought about the three. Instead goes to the block inside. Casas gets it out on the wing right. This is Mertz. Jump stops his way to the lane. Kick out. Showalter for three. The 9th three-pointer of the game for Holcomb. It's 72-43 now. Minute 50 left to work. Rotman has it right wing. He'll pull up from 15 feet away and leaves it strong. 72-43. Holcomb back the other direction. Here's Stegman. Backs it out with a dribble. Showalter hit a three last time. Thought about it again. Now kicks it out to Stegman. Gets it back on the wing right. Stegman and Showalter with two-man game right side. Now the kick in from Mertz. And it goes to Gottschalk and the bucket good. 19 now in the game for Dalton Gottschalk. Good feed off the dribble penetration that time from Mertz. 74-43, minute 18. Here's Parker Folks. Turns, spins, takes it up, gets fouled. Parker Folks is headed to the free throw line to shoot two. So Parker that time got his back to the bucket with Gottschalk, big defender on him. Now Coach Kelly Williams is going to ask if he's going to use a timeout maybe. Even I'm not sure if he has any left. It is a running clock as the lead has gone up over 30 points now. Gottschalk fouling out. They do stop the clock while they get the substitution in. Parker Folks will be at the line. He'll have two free throws. Parker had his back to the bucket, bigger defender on him, and he just kind of gave him a couple of different moves, and once he spun to his right, took it strong and drew the contact. First free throw from Folks, who rattled out. They'll have one more chance here from the free throw line. 74-43. Second free throw from Folks and knocks it in. So Parker's on the board. 30 seconds left, and Holcomb can walk it down, let the time wind down as they'll move on to the championship semifinals. That'll be on Friday evening. Tigers also play Friday night at 8:15, so we'll have a 3 o'clock Lady Tiger tip and then an 8:15 Tiger boys tip-off, along with coverage from the TVL at Omega, all on Friday. Holcomb right now playing a keep away to let the clock wind down. The Tigers will not foul to stop it with 5 seconds. 30-point ball game with 2, with 1, and that will be the ball game. Holcomb will advance. The Tigers will lost 74-44 is your final. I'm going to take one 30-second break, come back and wrap this up with the scoring leaders, then we'll take you over to Onega. Right now we'll take a 30-second timeout.
How will your wheat crop make it through this winter? It's up to you to give it the best fighting chance and a jump on the spring growing season with a fall fertilizing application. Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales is ready with stabilized in 2 forms, field and site-specific variable rate technology, and custom application. With the experience of field specialists Brent, Allen, Darren, Kent, or Mike Green, they clearly understand the problems customers face. You can count on Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed Sales.
Again, back in Hillsboro, the Holcomb Longhorns come away with a 74-44 winner. Finally stretched it out there. It was 19 points at half. Play Center got it down to 16 during that third quarter, ended up trailing by 21, and in the fourth period finally was a 30-point ball game when it was all said and done, 74-44. They are just starting the second quarter in the Clifton-Clyde Blue Valley boys game, so you get a bunch of that contest for you from the TVL and the consolation game. Phil Casper will have the call for you on that. Quickly, 9 3-pointers hit by Holcomb in this game at Hillsboro. 9 3-pointers, 27 of their 74 points coming from beyond the arc. They were led by 19 from Dalton Gottschalk. They had 11 as well from Christian Mertz, 15 coming from Connor Van Cleve, the 6'6 sophomore. The Tigers get 10 points each from Brady Hamill and from Ethan Rosine. They would also get 8 points in the game from Caleb Carlson and Lane Libey. 2 points coming each from Bo Richardson and Dalton Altizer, and the 1 free throw from Parker Folk. So a lot of guys getting a chance to get on the board. Tigers will play Friday night at 8:15, and they will take on the loser of the Riley County and Hillsboro matchup. That game will be played tonight at 8:15. The Clayson-Oletti Tigers will play at 3 o'clock championship semifinals, 3 p.m. here at Hillsboro High School. That'll be Friday afternoon, and they will take on the winner of Republic County and Hillsboro. That game is about to tip off here in this gym in about 30 minutes from right now. Again, the Tigers, the 74-44 loss to Holcomb. They'll play Friday night at 8:15, consolation game. Lady Tigers won 41-26 earlier. They will play Friday at 3 in the championship semifinal, all here from Hillsboro. That'll do it for me on this tip-off Tuesday, but more on the way. We'll take you over to Onega as the Clifton-Clyde Eagles and Blue Valley Rams boys are matched up right now. Phil Casper will be on the call when we come back.